Democrats of this township an apology. If you don't like Patty's blog, that's your business. She is not a tool of the Democratic Party. When I listened to her say what she said today, I agreed with her. I thought there was an appearance of impropriety. And I was in possession of sheets where people were asked to remit money for that fund that had the township insignia on it and were addressed to Ms. Gleason, who then asked that they be sent directly to the fire company. And I was going to get up and say that, but I thought, no, the fire companies are trying to be constructive, the task force is starting. So I sat on my hands and I spoke on another topic positively. But when Patty said something you don't like, you dismissed her comments in this meeting as one individual taking issue. And then you publicly accused her blog of being a partisan, divisive tool of the Democratic Party.
No, I expressed my own opinion.
It is not.
I expressed not any other opinion up here other than my own,
when you express your
which
opinion,
I have every right to do.
Sitting in that
which
chair,
I have every right to do.
Certainly you do, but you don't have the right to indict the Democratic Party as using.
I made no such indictment. I expressed my own opinion of that particular communication instrument.
When you're sitting at the podium or at your DS as the chairperson of the township, and you make a remark that's that disparaging either of the Democrats or of Patty, whichever way you want it, you kind of push the limits of speaking your own private opinion, and you didn't state it in those terms.
As I said, I was, and I remain disappointed in the whole discussion this many months later, and I believe my opinion is that the comments that were raised were of questionable motivation, and that's my opinion, and I make no apologies about that.
Well, I will say again for the record, Patty ran as a Democratic candidate for the supervisor, but as she makes clear in her blog, she's a very independent person. And I don't think it was appropriate for you to voice an opinion characterizing her as a spokesperson for the Democratic Party.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate your input.
Yes. But again, the appearance of doing things you shouldn't do in the role of a supervisor is only reinforced.
I don't believe there's any such appearance, but thank you very much. Other citizen comments this evening?